Full disclosure, Garnet's outfit from Jailbreak is still worn here. It is confirmed by the storyboard artist Joe Johnston that Garnet got redesigned after fusing again in Jailbreak.
I could be the crocodile!
Open book. The video game shown in Steven's room at the end of the episode appeared to be Animal Crossing and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
What did you think of the ending?
I thought it was on page 917?
Joyride. Buck says he only wanted to see Steven laughing in the pizza rain. This is a paraphrase of lyrics from Purple Rain by Prince. Say Uncle, referring to Steven's gemstone. Uncle Grandpa's line, you should make sure to get this thing polished at least twice a year, foreshadows that Steven's gemstone is not a rose quartz, but a pink diamond, as diamonds are one of the few gemstones that are advised to be polished twice a year, while quartz do not need to be polished at all.
Good morning.
Shirt Trap. When Mayor Dewey finds Buck Dewey's old drawing, he mentions the fact that Buck couldn't wait to show all his Montessori friends. Montessori schools, established in many places worldwide, introduced an alternative educational approach designed to teach children who have difficulty learning in a typical regimented classroom environment.
You know I gotta gank that youth vote, boy!
That's...
Love letters. Animation mistake. Steven's left hand is backwards when he raises it while discussing Garnet's relationship.
I am not, nor will I ever be interested. Go away.
Reformed. A bottle of Lon milk from the Legend of Zelda series can be seen on the kitchen shelf shortly before Amethyst reforms for the final time.
You're right. This is much better.
She's doing Pearl!
Sworn to the sword. Connie's training outfit resembled Gohan's outfit from the Saiyan Saga and Namek Saga from Dragon Ball Z.
Why won't you just let me do this for you, Rose?
Rising tides, crashing skies. Ronaldo uses Comic Sans for his title, a font notorious for being used by amateur graphic designers. Keeping it together, the two socks seen at the very end were red and blue, which is a reference to Ruby and Sapphire.
Don't want to break up a pair.
Yeah, you're right. They belong together.
We need to talk. In Steven Universe Art and Origins, an early idea for the concept of the episode is shown. Originally, Greg would find Steven and Connie kiss instead of fuse. Also, in the flashback, he would have seen an attempt by Pearl and Amethyst to fuse into Opal, which he interrupted by making too much noise. Chilltide. The title translates roughly to chilling time in Danish and in Norwegian bookmark. Matt Brunette has stated that the crew got the idea for the title from an overseas commercial for a regular show.
Whoa! Whoa!
Cry for help. Unlike all the other episodes, this episode does not end with a star-shaped iris closing in on a specific object. Keystone Motel. Shortly after the episode had aired, Google reviews for an actual Keystone located in St. Pete Beach, Florida were written by fans of the show. The dishonest reviews made reference to the episode, such as complaining about how their toilet was frozen, how their pizza was square-shaped, and how the pool had completely evaporated during their stay. This activity was brought to the attention of the Steven Universe crew. Ian Jones-Corti and Matt Brunette both appealed to the fans when they asked about the ongoing incident.
Well, in that case...
Road trip! Road trip!
Road trip.
Onion Friend. The girl's toy Triangle Girl is a pink inverted triangle, a symbol sometimes used as gay rights symbol. Historical friction. Joe Johnston confirmed the fusion that saved William Dewey is the original Obsidian fusion of Rose, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, after her counterpart with Steven appeared in Change Your Mind.
If you need a great actor, you come to the right guy.
Friendship. When Pearl first engages Peridot at the Galaxy Warp, Peridot traps her in a bubble that completely stops her movement, swings her around, and throws her backwards into Steven. This is similar to the villain syndrome of the 2004 Pixar film The Incredibles, who uses zero-point energy to create a field of quantum energy that inhibits the majority of a victim's bodily and physical movement. Nightmare Hospital. This episode, a new song or lyrics for the ending theme played during the credits, entitled Nothing Like You.
Do you know how many children I see every day in the hospital who've cut their faces off playing with swords? None! Because they all have parents who love them.
Say this song. In this episode, Mr. Smiley isn't voiced by his usual voice actor, Sinbad, but by Colton Dunn instead. Catch and Release. Garnet is shown to use her electrical powers as an offensive power for the first time.
It won't work. Trust me, I've tried.
When it rains, this episode aired on Cartoon Network's 23rd anniversary. Back to the barn. This is the first episode of what the writers unofficially named the Barn Arc. Too far. The concept of errors is first introduced in this episode when Peridot refers to an injector as Error 1.
Hey Peridot, what do you call this?
A scent sponge.
Okay.
The answer. This episode aired on Charlene Yee's birthday, the voice actor of Ruby. She also said this was her favorite episode to voice. Steven's birthday. Album Greg pulled out of the box had the same album cover of A Star's Shine, with the artist instead being named Stella, momentarily breaking the fourth wall. Could have been great. The global map of Earth observed in the moon base doesn't quite match our real life Earth, including a conspicuous large crater indentation of the coastal line in Siberia, the African continent being smaller, Australia being nearly split in two, and the Horn of South America being larger. Sugar has previously mentioned that the Earth seen in the cartoon has a slightly alternate timeline from real life, to greater and lesser degrees due to the presence of the gems affecting history. Message received. Ian Jones Courtney stated via Twitter that he wanted this to be the episode that is the mid-season finale of Season 2. Log date 7/15/2. In the planning stages of the episode, a scene where Amethyst teaches Peridot about eating is drafted. However, it never made it past the storyboard process due to cuts for time.